Hello, I'm Bernard Hickey from interest.co.nz and welcome to a special housing report brought to you in association with the Bank of New Zealand. Today we look at figures from Quotable Value on house values in New Zealand in June. And they show a nationwide rise in June, led mostly by Auckland. Quotable Value says that values in Auckland rose 2% from January. There's a couple of things happening here. Firstly, a lack of new supply in the Auckland market. And of course, a big chunk of that supply has been taken out. Over the last 10 years, an awful lot of leaky buildings have been discovered. Also, most new migrants come to Auckland from the rest of the world and from elsewhere in New Zealand, and that increases demand for housing. That's helping to keep prices buoyant in Auckland. The March the 10th emergency rate cut has also helped prices in Auckland, where obviously this is where the highest incomes are. But is it pulling the rest of New Zealand up behind it? Well, prices in Hamilton and Tauranga are relatively flat, according to Quotable Value. And actually they're weaker in Wellington, in part because of public sector job cuts. Christchurch really is in a different place altogether. Obviously the earthquakes have removed a significant amount of supply from the market, and those houses that are undamaged are selling for pretty good prices. Dunedin prices are pretty much flat, and in the provinces we're yet to see the effects of booming export prices flowing through into values in the regional areas. Now there's various measures of house values and prices. Quotable Value is obviously the government-owned valuation service. There is the Real Estate Institute of New Zealand, which comes out with figures on actual house price sales data. We haven't got that yet for June, that should be later this week. But we have seen figures already from Barfoot and Thompson, the biggest real estate agency chain in Auckland. It showed volumes in June were up 30% on a year ago, but prices down slightly on average at $521,000. We will see over the next 6 to 12 months an increase in the Reserve Bank's official cash rate, and that will be key for the future of the housing market. Economists are divided on when this might happen. It could be in December, could be in January. The Reserve Bank itself is assuming the 90-day bill rate, which is a bit of a proxy for the official cash rate, will rise around 2% in the next 2 years. That would increase floating mortgage rates to around about 8%. That will be the question over the next couple of years. How much of the export boom will flow through to the rest of the economy? Are the housing supply issues in Auckland likely to translate into higher prices elsewhere? And how will the market react to higher interest rates later this year and into next year? We'll see. I'm Bernard Hickey. That was a special housing report brought to you in association with Bank of New Zealand.